Welcome to another video. I'm Matt Jones and today I'm coming from circuit to circuit where, as you can see, they store cars. Anything from the Mini Metro to anything a little bit more exotic. Now today this video is going to highlight a service which I provide for customers and which you can use from circuit to circuit themselves, which is an enhancement detail, which is specifically a day's work to bring a car up to a best standard as possible. Now this car in question is a completely untouched from standard Jaguar. The Jaguar has done very low mileage at 50,000 miles. It has one owner. It is in very good condition. But what we're trying to do here is bring it up to as clean as possible under the bonnet and the paintwork and the interior as well, all at an affordable price within a day. So it fits into a budget and we can obtain a very high standard of finish which is going to fit in for everyone's requirements. Now these cars can be quite problematic because it's old school technology, and anyone that's dealt with cars, which I've done over the last 30 years, I have to admit I've filled a few up with water in my past. So you have to be careful. So clean under the bonnet, there's a lot of dirt underneath there. We've got to try and keep every single sticker on the car to keep it as original as possible, because this is exactly what this car is. It is original, and that's what we're trying to keep. Even down to the last stickers on the back window, which is in incredible condition, which I'm so surprised that the sun hasn't got to it and cracked it up. So this is going to be cleaned and kept to keep original, and more than likely it's going to go up in value. There's not many of these Jaguars left on the road these days, and this is an absolutely fantastic example. So the problems you get with these cars is that underneath the bonnet it's got some wax on there, so we don't want to remove the wax, but we want to make it clean. The technology of the electrics, we're going to try and keep those electrics covered up as best as possible and clean them and keep the water out of them. I want it to start after I finished it. So we'll clean all those areas, get the dirt off and give it a wipe over. Time will only allow us to do a certain amount on each part of the vehicle, because the secret of this is a day's work, a day's labour. We can concentrate on certain parts, the ones that need more attention to. Some parts of the vehicle are swelled up, and I think the best line of attack is to sand these and polish them back up. That will save me time. If you're a detailer, then by all means you can watch some of the techniques that I use. I might tell you some of the products that I use, but I'm not going to give my trade secrets out so people can compete and provide the level of finish which I can obtain within a day. So I will show you some of those techniques, maybe some of the products, but you will see the results at the end of it are very high for a day's labour put into it. Parts of the vehicle which we're looking at is the brightwork. The brightwork has to be brought up to standard, and as mentioned, the paintwork is going to be brought up too. We're going to put some leather products on there to help the leather stay as good as it is and to keep it nice and subtle and clean any parts that need to be cleaned. The carpets are absolutely incredible, and the mats, well, they're just awesome. They're just brilliant. Deep pile, and they just fit the car so perfectly. This is a car that's been loved. So all in fact we are doing is making it look as best as possible while keeping it as original as possible. Now there are parts on this car that have actually had some paintwork, and I'm going to do my best to make them as good as possible and match the rest of the vehicle as they pretty much do, but you can see the difference in levels in the clear coat. So if it means sanding and polishing, then that's exactly what I'll do in the time scale that is provided that I have. So if you do indeed own a vehicle of any standard, which can be your Mini Metro, it can be a supercar, it can be a classic, it can be a race car. That can be transported to your track as well. Make sure you do visit circuit to circuit if you have that race car, or you can visit the Silverstone car storage website, which will give you all the details you need of their facilities, which in my opinion, from the places I've been to, this is by far the best facility I have ever seen. It's absolutely awesome. So check the links on the video, and there will be links to exactly the websites which you need to go to, which feature those. And Lee, who runs this place, is extremely meticulous, and if you're a meticulous person, then you will get on very well with Lee. So I'm Matt Jones from bettervaletingdetailing.com. This is the Jaguar overhaul. Done in a day. If you like the video, do click the subscribe button and tick that bell, and you will see more videos that could be supercars, or they could be mini Metros or Jaguars. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in another video.